Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Alisha Shakira binti Asri. I am with my group members. This is Adlina, Nabila and Hana. We are from College Professional Mara Branang, Selangor. In this video, we are going to present about inflation. What is inflation? Inflation is the decline of purchasing power of a given currency over time. A quantitative estimate of the rate at which the decline in purchasing power occurs can be reflected in the increase of an average price level of a basket of selected goods and services in an economy over some period of time. The rise in the general level of prices often expresses a percentage means that a unit of currency effectively buys less than it did in prior periods. Inflation also can be contrasted with deflation, which occurs when the purchasing power of money increases and prices decline. Inflation occurs when the prices of goods and services rise, while deflation occurs when those prices decrease. The balance between these two economic conditions, opposite sides of the same coin, is delicate, and an economy can quickly swing from one condition to the other. So here are advantages and disadvantages of inflation. First, moderate inflation enables economic growth. When prices are falling, people are reluctant to spend money because they feel that goods will be cheaper in the future. Therefore, they keep delaying purchases. 2. Moderate inflation enables adjustment of wages. It is argued a moderate rate of inflation makes it easier to adjust relative wages. 3. Inflation enables adjustment of relative price. Moderate inflation makes it easier to adjust relative prices. Now, let's move to the disadvantages of inflation. First, inflationary growth tends to be unsustainable, leading to a damaging period of boom and bust economic cycles. Second, inflation can make an economy uncompetitive. A relatively higher rate of inflation in Italy can make Italian exports uncompetitive, leading to lower AD, a current account deficit and lower economic growth. Third, inflation leads to a fall in the value of money. This makes savers worse off. If inflation is higher than interest rates, high inflation can lead to a redistribution of income in society.
Okay, now I will explain about type of inflation. Inflation has two types, which is demand pull inflation and cost push inflation. So now, what is demand pull inflation and cost push inflation? Okay, now I will explain first about demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation is the most familiar form of inflation. This occurs when the aggregate demand exceeds the aggregate supply. Or in a simple way, we can say that demand pull inflation happens when the consumer demand for a product is exceed the output capacity supplied by the economy. Moreover, because of the consumer demanded for that particular product is higher than the actual output produced by the economy or the producer, there will be a pressure on the price market level. So, the price of that product will increase more than the normal price. Example for demand pull inflation is, as we can see on the beginning of pandemic COVID-19, many people were busy finding to buy a mask. However, the quantity that has been produced from a producer is less than the quantity demanded from the consumer. So, the price of the mask in the market has been increased. Also, there is 5 reasons that may cause increasing in aggregate demand. First, increase in consumer demand. Second, increase in government expenditure. Third, increasing in firm investment. Fourth, increase in demand for the country export. And the last one is the combination of that four. Last but not least, as you can see on the screen, I have attached a graph for this inflation. Based on this graph, it shows us demand pull inflation when the aggregate demand curve shifts to the right and the aggregate supply is constant at the full employment output. Usually, this happens when the economy is near the peak of its business cycle. Okay, now I will explain about cost push inflation. Cost push inflation happens when there is increase in general price level due to an increase in the cost of production. So basically, we can say that cost push inflation occurs from the result of the seller activities. For example, in the production, if the raw material that has been used in the production increase, this will lead to the increasing in the cost per unit of output, and also cost of production will increase. Because of this increasing, aggregate supply will decrease and cause the price of goods and services to increase also. On the screen now, this is the graph for cost push inflation. Based on the graph, we can see the curve for aggregate supply shift to the left. There are three factors of the shifting curve. First, wage push inflation. Second, profit push inflation. And third, import push inflation. Wage push inflation is increase in wage that has led to the increasing in the cost of production and the output price. This profit push inflation. This occurs when certain producers stock up on goods and create an artificial shortage which will increase the price of this product. It will give them higher profit. And lastly is import push inflation. This occurs when the price of imported raw material or finished good increase. This is due to the fluctuation of the foreign exchange rate, and this will lead to the increase in production cost and the increase in the price of output.
As we all have already known, our world has been under COVID-19 pandemic since 2019, which leads to inflation. The inflation that are happening during the world pandemic is called demand pull inflation. This is the type of inflation that happens because demand of things exceeds the production capacity. It happens a lot during the pandemic because people tend to panic buying after the movement control order announcement by the government. This resulted to people buying things more than what they actually needed. For example, buying more than a box of face masks, even though a box of face masks would be enough for their entire family. Because of the demand of face masks is getting higher, sellers who sells it tend to increase the price because it is so-called a limited item. So this is not a good thing, especially for a family who has lower income. In order to solve these issues, our government has decided to control the face mask price to 150 cents each, and also has mentioned that sellers who sells it more than the price stated will be fined.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nuri Adlina binti Shamsun. Here I'm going to tell you about my experiences in markets after the outbreak of the COVID-19 as a buyer and as a seller. My experience as a buyer is some goods are getting expensive. Back then, in the early of 2020, when the sudden outbreak of the COVID-19, the price of the medical masks are getting higher than usual. That happened because of the high demand. The producers decided to increase the price of the medical masks. And also, that is because the suppliers who sell the materials that were used to produce the medical mask also increase the price of the materials because the materials are also getting a high demand between the producers. My experience as a sellers who have to ship their goods to the customers outside of the country were also having trouble. Everything related to activities involving trade abroad were also being held back. All the ships and planes were being delayed because of the new rules made by the Prime Minister. This affected all the shipments of goods to outside of the country as they wanted to prevent the spreading of coronavirus getting worse. This led to the customers' anger. Lots of them wanted to cancel their orders.
That's all from us. Thank you for staying until the end of the videos. And we hope you guys understand the topic that we just discussed about.